Question 1. Which of the following is a key feature of a health maintenance organization (HMO) plan? A. Members can seek care from any provider, including specialists, without a referral. B. Primary care physician (PCPs) act as gatekeepers and must provide referrals to specialists. C. The plan allows out-of-network coverage at a higher cost. D. There is no need for referrals for PCPs for emergency care. Answer: B. Primary care physicians (PCPs) act as gatekeepers and must provide referrals to specialists. Explanation: An HMO health maintenance organization plan is a managed care health insurance plan that generally requires members to choose a primary care physician (PCP). A PCP acts as a gatekeeper for accessing specialty care, meaning the member needs a referral to see a specialist. This helps control healthcare costs by directing care through a primary point of contact. Option A describes more flexible PPO preferred provider organization plans where members can seek care directly from any provider, including specialists, without needing referrals. Option C is more in line with PPOS as well, which allow for out-of-network coverage at a higher cost. Option D is true in emergency situations where no referral is needed, but it does not specifically pertain to the basic structure of an HMO. Question 2. Mr. Thomas has an HMO health insurance plan. He recently required knee surgery and was referred to an orthopedic specialist by his primary care physician (PCP). However, Mr. Thomas decides to see an out-of-network orthopedic specialist for the surgery instead. What is the likely consequence under his HMO plan? A. Mr. Thomas will pay a higher deductible for seeing the out-of-network specialist. B. Mr. Thomas' surgery will be fully covered and there will be no out-of-pocket costs. C. Mr. Thomas will likely incur full out-of-pocket costs for the surgery. D. Mr. Thomas will receive partial coverage but will have to pay higher copay for out-of-network services. Answer: C. Mr. Thomas will likely incur full out-of-pocket costs for the surgery. Explanation: Under an HMO plan, coverage is typically only provided for care received within the network of contracted providers. If Mr. Thomas chooses to see an out-of-network specialist without a referral from a PCP, the plan will generally not cover the cost of the surgery. This means Mr. Thomas would be responsible for the full out-of-pocket costs. HMO plans are structured to limit coverage to in-network providers to help keep costs down. Option A applies more PPO plans where out-of-network care is allowed at a higher cost, but in a HMO this is usually not the case. Option B is incorrect because out-of-network care is not typically covered in full by HMO plans. Option D is also incorrect because out-of-network care would not typically be partially covered without a referral. Question 3. Which of the following is true regarding Medicaid eligibility in Missouri? A. Medicaid eligibility is based solely on age and disability status without income consideration. B. Individuals who are pregnant and meet income criteria may be eligible for Medicaid in Missouri. C. Missouri's Medicaid program automatically enrolls all children under 18 regardless of income. D. Medicaid eligibility is limited to individuals residing in nursing homes only. Answer: B. Individuals who are pregnant and meet income criteria may be eligible for Medicaid in Missouri. Explanation: Medicaid eligibility in Missouri is primarily determined based on factors such as income, age, pregnancy status, and disability. Pregnant individuals who meet the income criteria are eligible for Medicaid benefits as they are considered a priority group for coverage under the state's Medicaid program, HealthNet. Option A is incorrect because eligibility for Medicaid is based on income, not just age or disability status. Option C is incorrect because Medicaid enrollment for children is based on specific income guidelines and not all children under 18 automatically qualify. Option D is incorrect because Medicaid eligibility extends beyond just nursing home residents. It also covers pregnant individuals, children, disabled individuals, and low-income adults under certain conditions. Question 4. Which of the following best describes the primary feature of a preferred provider organization (PPO) health insurance plan? A. Members must get referrals from a primary care physician (PCP) before seeing a specialist. B. Members pay lower premiums and copayments for using out-of-network providers. C. Members can see any specialist or healthcare provider without a referral, even out-of-network. D. Members are required to choose a primary care physician (PCP) and get all referrals through them. Answer: C. Members can see any specialist or healthcare provider without a referral, even out-of-network. Explanation: The PRPN offers greater flexibility than HMO. Members can see specialists and healthcare providers even outside of the network without needing a referral from a primary care physician (PCP). However, using out-of-network providers typically involves higher costs. Option A and D describe the structure of an HMO plan where referrals are required from the option B is inaccurate because PPO members pay higher costs for out-of-network care, not lower costs. Question 5. Which of the following is an essential benefit required by the Affordable Care Act to account for all individual health insurance plans? A. Coverage for cosmetic surgery. B. Preventive services without cost sharing. C. Coverage for out-of-network providers. D. Coverage for dental and vision care for adults. Answer: B. Preventive services without cost sharing. Explanation: under the account, health insurance plans must cover a range of essential health benefits, one of which is preventive services at no additional cost to the insured, i.e., no copayments, deductibles, or coinsurance. This includes services like vaccinations, screenings, and counseling. Option A is incorrect because cosmetic surgery is typically not covered under essential health benefits. Option C is not correct as out-of-network coverage is not an account mandate and the essential health benefits don't include such coverage. Option D is incorrect because dental and vision care for adults is not a mandatory essential health benefit under the account. Question 6. Mr. Johnson has a health insurance policy with a $2,000 deductible. After a medical procedure, his insurer pays $4,000, leaving him with a balance of $1,000. What type of cost-sharing feature does Mr. Johnson's insurance policy likely include? A. Coinsurance. B. Copayment. C. Premium. D. Out-of-pocket maximum. Answer A. Coinsurance. Explanation: coinsurance refers to the portion of the medical costs that the insured must pay after meeting the deductible. In this case, Mr. Johnson paid the deductible and then the insurance paid $4,000, but there is still a balance of $1,000, suggesting that he is paying coinsurance. Coinsurance is typically expressed as a percentage, for example, 20% of the total bill. Option B refers to a fixed amount the insured pays for a service, such as a doctor visit, and is not applicable here. Option C is incorrect because the premium is the amount paid for the insurance coverage itself. Option D is incorrect because the out-of-pocket maximum is the limit on how much an individual must pay during a policy period before the insurer covers 100% of remaining costs. Question 7. Which of the following statements is true about health savings accounts? HSAS. A. Contributions to an HSA are not tax deductible. B. An HSA can be used to pay for healthcare expenses only if the individual is enrolled in a high deductible HELP AHPC. Funds in a HSA may only be used for medical expenses during the year they are contributed. DHSAS are available to individuals enrolled in any type of health insurance plan, not DHSAs. Answer B. HSA can be used to pay for healthcare expenses only if the individual is enrolled in a high deductible HELP AHP. Explanation: to be eligible to contribute in HSA, individuals must be enrolled in a high deductible HELP AHSS provide tax advantages including tax deductible contributions and tax-free withdrawals for qualified medical expenses. Option A is incorrect because HSA contributions are tax deductible. Option C is incorrect because HSA funds can carry over year to year and remain available for future medical expenses. Option D is incorrect because HSAS are specifically designed for individuals enrolled in HSAs or all types of health insurance plans. Question 8. Which of the following types of insurance is specifically designed to cover long-term healthcare services, including nursing home care, when it becomes necessary? A. Life insurance. B. Disability insurance. C. Long-term care insurance. D. Critical illness insurance. Answer: C. Long-term care insurance. Explanation: long-term care insurance is designed to provide coverage for services that assist with daily activities when an individual is unable to perform them on their own, such as nursing home care and assisted living. It helps with the high costs of long-term care services that are generally not covered by traditional health insurance. Option A is incorrect because life insurance provides a death benefit, not long-term care coverage. Option B is incorrect because disability insurance provides income replacement in the event of a disability, not long-term care services. Option D is also incorrect because critical illness insurance covers specific major illnesses, not long-term care. Question 9. Which of the following is a common feature of health maintenance organizations? HMOS in Missouri. A. Members have access to specialists without the need for a referral. B. Care is coordinated through A primary care physician (PCP) who acts as a gatekeeper. C. Coverage is available for services obtained from out-of-network providers. D. Members can seek emergency care outside of the HMO network without any cost penalties. Answer: B. Care is coordinated through a primary care physician (PCP) who acts as a gatekeeper. Explanation: in Missouri, as with the most HMO plans, care is coordinated by a primary care physician (PCP) who acts as a gatekeeper to manage all aspects of healthcare. Members must typically get a referral from their PCP before seeing a specialist. Option A is incorrect because referrals from a are required in a HMO plan for specialist care. Option C is incorrect because HMO plans generally do not cover out-of-network care except in emergencies. Option D is correct in an emergency, but it does not represent a general characteristic of HMO plans, which require coordination through for most services. Question 10. Under the Affordable Care Act account, which of the following is true about the provision of essential health benefits for individual health plans? A. Essential health benefits must include elective cosmetic procedures. B. Essential health benefits are mandatory only for large employer group plans, not individual policies. C. Essential health benefits include services such as hospitalization, maternity care, and mental health services. D. Essential health benefits apply only to Medicaid and Medicare programs, not private health plans. Answer: C. Essential health benefits include services such as hospitalization, maternity care, and mental health services. Explanation: under the ACAP, all individual and small group health plans are required to cover essential health benefits, which include services like hospitalization, maternity care, mental health services, prescription drugs, and preventive care, among others. Option A is incorrect because elective cosmetic procedures are not part of essential health benefits. Option B is incorrect because essential health benefits are mandated for individual and small group plans, not just large employer plans. Option D is incorrect because essential health benefits apply to private health plans, not just Medicaid and Medicare. Question 11. Which of the following health insurance policies is typically considered the most affordable in terms of monthly premiums? A. Preferred Provider Organization (PPO). B. Health Maintenance Organization (HMO). C. Exclusive Provider Organization (EPO). D. Point of Service (POS). Answer: B. Health Maintenance Organization (HMO). Explanation: HMOs are usually the most affordable in terms of premiums because they restrict network choices and require referrals from a primary care physician (PCP) for specialist visits. This control over care helps reduce overall costs. PPOS generally have higher premiums because they offer greater flexibility in choosing healthcare providers. EPOS have a similar network restriction to HMOs but typically allow for some out-of-network care in emergencies. POS plans offer more flexibility than HMOs but tend to have higher premiums. Question 12. Which of the following describes a characteristic of a high-deductible health plan? Lower monthly premiums and higher deductibles. B. Higher monthly premiums and lower deductibles. C. Requires members to have a primary care physician (PCP). D. Does not include coverage for preventive care services. Answer A. Lower monthly premiums and higher deductibles. Explanation: a high-deductible health plan typically has lower monthly premiums but higher deductibles. These plans are designed to encourage individuals to save money in a health savings account (HSA) to cover their higher out-of-pocket costs. Option B is incorrect because HPS are known for lower premiums and higher deductibles, not the other way around. Option C is incorrect. HPS may or may not require a Option D is incorrect because HPS deal must provide coverage for preventive care services under the Affordable Care Act account. Question 13. What is the purpose of the out-of-pocket maximum in a health insurance plan? A. It limits the amount an individual will pay for premiums each year. B. It is the maximum amount that the insurer will pay for a covered service. C. It limits the total amount a member will pay for covered services in a plan year after which the insurer covers 100%. D. It is the maximum deductible an insured individual must pay. Answer: C. It limits the total amount a member will pay for covered services in a plan year after which the insurer covers 100%. Explanation: the out-of-pocket maximum is the cap on the amount a member has to pay for covered healthcare services in a given year. After reaching this amount, the insurer will pay 100% of the covered healthcare costs for the rest of the year. Option A refers to premiums which are separate from out-of-pocket expenses. Option B is incorrect because the insurer's payments are not capped by the out-of-pocket maximum. It's the member's payments that are capped. Option D is incorrect because the out-of-pocket maximum is a limit on total payments, not just the deductible. Question 14. Which of the following is a key feature of a Medicare Advantage, a Part C plan? A. It only covers prescription drugs. B. It combines coverage for hospital care, medical services, and often prescription drugs into a single plan. C. It is available to individuals under the age of 65 with disabilities. D. It replaces the original Medicare plan for all enrollees. Answer. B. It combines coverage for hospital care, medical services, and often prescription drugs into a single plan. Explanation. Medicare Advantage Part C plans combine coverage for hospital care, Part A, medical services, Part B, and often prescription drugs, Part D, into one plan. Option A is incorrect because Part C offers much more than just prescription drug coverage. Option C is incorrect because Medicare Advantage is available to those eligible for Medicare, which is typically people aged 65 and older, though individuals with disabilities under 65 can qualify. Option D is incorrect because it doesn't replace original Medicare, but instead provides an alternative to it. Question 15. Which of the following health insurance options would likely provide the most flexible coverage in terms of provider choice? A. Health Maintenance Organization, HMO. B. Preferred Provider Organization, PPO. C. Exclusive Provider Organization, EPO. D. Point of Service, POS. Answer. B. Preferred Provider Organization, PPO. Explanation. PPO plans offer the most flexibility in terms of provider choice. Members can see specialists or out-of-network providers without a referral, though they will pay more for out-of-network care. HMO plans are more restrictive because they require referrals from a primary care physician, PCP, and restrict access to out-of-network providers. EPO plans restrict coverage to in-network providers except in emergencies. POS plans combine features of PPO and HMO plans, but typically require referrals for specialists. Question 16. Which of the following describes the purpose of an exclusion rider in an insurance policy? A. It provides additional coverage for specific medical conditions. B. It clarifies any exclusions or limitations in coverage that are not included in the policy. C. It decreases the deductible on certain medical treatments. D. It allows the insured to include additional policyholders. Answer. B. It clarifies any exclusions or limitations in coverage that are not included in the policy. Explanation. An exclusion rider is an amendment to an insurance policy that outlines specific conditions, treatments, or circumstances that are excluded from coverage. Option A is incorrect because an exclusion rider explicitly limits coverage, not expands it. Option C is incorrect because the rider does not affect the deductible. Option D is incorrect because an exclusion rider does not concern policyholders. It addresses limitations in coverage. Question 17. What is the primary purpose of an underwriting process in health insurance? A. To determine the premium amounts based on the risk of insuring an individual. B. To review the claims made by a policyholder after they receive healthcare services. C. To set coverage limits for out-of-pocket expenses. D. To educate policyholders on how to maximize their benefits. Answer A. To determine the premium amounts based on the risk of insuring an individual. Explanation. Underwriting is the process by which insurers assess the risk of providing coverage to an individual. This assessment helps determine the premium amounts an individual will pay for coverage based on factors such as age, health status, lifestyle, and medical history. Option B refers to claims management, not underwriting. Option C is incorrect, as setting coverage limits is not the focus of underwriting. Option D is incorrect because underwriting does not involve education but rather risk assessment. Question 18. Which of the following types of health insurance provides coverage for specific, severe health conditions like cancer or heart disease? A. Short-term health insurance. B. Critical illness insurance. C. Disability insurance. D. Long-term care insurance. Answer. B. Critical illness insurance. Explanation. Critical illness insurance provides coverage for specific, severe health conditions like cancer, heart disease, stroke, and other life-threatening illnesses. It typically pays a lump sum benefit to the insured upon diagnosis of a covered illness. Option A refers to temporary health coverage that provides limited benefits. Option C is incorrect because disability insurance replaces income lost due to a disability, not specific illnesses. Option D is incorrect because long-term care insurance provides coverage for non-medical personal care, such as nursing home care. Question 19. What is the primary difference between a health savings account (HSA) and a flexible spending account (FSA)? HSA funds are only available for healthcare-related expenses, while FSA funds can be used for any purpose. B. FSA funds do not roll over from year to year, whereas HSA funds can be carried over indefinitely. C. HSAs are available to everyone, while FSAs are only available to employees of large employers. D. FSA contributions are tax deductible, while HSA contributions are not. Answer: B. FSA funds do not roll over from year to year, whereas HSA funds can be carried over indefinitely. Explanation: the primary difference is that HSA funds can roll over from year to year and remain available indefinitely, while FSA funds typically do not roll over unless the employer offers a grace period or carryover option. Option A is incorrect because both HSA and FSA funds are used for healthcare-related expenses. Option C is incorrect because both HSAS and FSAS can be offered to employees by employers, though the eligibility for HSAS requires enrollment in a high-deductible health plan. Option D is incorrect because both HSA and FSA contributions are tax deductible. Question 20. Which of the following statements about Medicaid is correct? A. Medicaid is a state program that provides healthcare coverage to all low-income individuals, regardless of age. B. Medicaid is a federal program that provides healthcare coverage only to children and pregnant women. C. Medicaid eligibility and benefits vary by state as the program is jointly funded by federal and state governments. D. Medicaid is only available to individuals over 65 who are not eligible for Medicare. Answer: C. Medicaid eligibility and benefits vary by state as the program is jointly funded by federal and state governments. Explanation: Medicaid is a joint federal and state program that provides healthcare coverage to low-income individuals. Eligibility and benefits vary by state, as each state administers its own Medicaid program within federal guidelines. Option A is incorrect because Medicaid is not available to all low-income individuals, but rather is based on specific eligibility criteria including income, age, and disability. Option B is incorrect because Medicaid is not limited to children and pregnant women. It also covers low-income individuals with disabilities, elderly individuals, and others. Option D is incorrect because Medicaid is available to individuals of all ages who meet specific eligibility requirements, not just those over 65 who are not eligible for Medicare. Question 21. Which of the following is a common feature of both PPO and HMO health insurance plans? A. They both require members to get a referral from a primary care physician (PCP) for specialist care. B. They both allow access to out-of-network care at no additional cost. C. They both typically cover preventive care services at no cost to the insured. D. They both provide coverage for services outside the U.S. Answer: C. They both typically cover preventive care services at no cost to the insured. Explanation: both PPO and HMO plans typically cover preventive care, such as vaccinations and screenings, at no additional cost to the insured in line with the Affordable Care Act account. Option A is incorrect because only HMOs generally require PCP referrals for specialist care. Option B is incorrect because out-of-network care typically comes with additional costs in both plan types, although PPOs allow more flexibility. Option D is incorrect because coverage for services outside the US is not a standard feature for either PPO or HMO plans. Question 22. What is the primary function of a prescription drug formulary in a health insurance plan? A. It determines how much the insurer will pay for medical procedures. B. It lists the medications that are covered under the insurance plan. C. It sets the eligibility criteria for enrolling in the insurance plan. D. It helps members choose between different insurance plans. Answer: B. It lists the medications that are covered under the insurance plan. Explanation: a prescription drug formulary is a list of medications that are covered by a health insurance plan. It typically categorizes drugs into tiers with varying copayments or coinsurance rates. Option A is incorrect because the formulary deals with drugs, not medical procedures. Option C is incorrect because eligibility criteria are separate from the formulary. Option D is incorrect because the formulary is about medications, not selecting insurance plans. Question 23. Which of the following statements is true about an employer-sponsored health savings account, HSA? A. An HSA can only be used to pay for medical expenses related to hospital stays. B. The funds in an HSA are subject to a use it or lose it rule each year. C. Contributions to an HSA are tax deductible and grow tax-free. D. Employees cannot make contributions to their own HSA. Only employers can contribute. Answer. C. Contributions to an HSA are tax deductible and grow tax-free. Explanation. Contributions to an HSA are tax deductible and the funds grow tax-free, which can be used for qualifying medical expenses. Option A is incorrect because an HSA can be used for a variety of qualified medical expenses, not just hospital stays. Option B is incorrect because the use it or lose it rule applies to flexible spending accounts, FSAS, not HSAS. Option D is incorrect because employees can contribute to their own HSAS as well. Question 24. What is the purpose of a deductible in a health insurance plan? A. It is the amount that the insurance company pays for covered services. B. It is the amount a policyholder pays out of pocket before the insurance company begins to pay. C. It is the maximum amount an individual must pay for out-of-network services. D. It is the fixed amount paid for each visit to a healthcare provider. Answer. B. It is the amount a policyholder pays out of pocket before the insurance company begins to pay. Explanation. The deductible is the amount a policyholder must pay for covered healthcare services before the insurance company starts paying. Once the deductible is met, the insurance company begins covering a percentage of the costs and the insured typically pays a coinsurance amount. Option A is incorrect because the deductible is paid by the insured, not the insurer. Option C is incorrect because out-of-network costs are typically higher and involve different rules. Option D refers to copayments, not the deductible. Question 25. Which of the following is typically not covered by Medicare Part A? Hospital stays. B. Skilled nursing facility care. C. Ambulance transportation. D. Hospice care. Answer. C. Ambulance transportation. Explanation. Medicare Part A covers hospital stays, skilled nursing facility care, and hospice care, but ambulance transportation is generally not covered under Part A unless it is deemed medically necessary. Option A, B, and D are all covered by Part A, which focuses on inpatient hospital care and certain other services related to recovery or end-of-life care. Question 26. Which type of health insurance is specifically designed for individuals who are self-employed? A. Short-term health insurance. B. Medicaid. C. Individual health insurance. D. Group health insurance. Answer. C. Individual health insurance. Explanation. Individual health insurance plans are designed for individuals who are self-employed or do not have access to employer-sponsored insurance. These plans are purchased directly from insurers or through the health insurance marketplace. Option A is incorrect because short-term health insurance typically offers limited coverage and is not designed for long-term healthcare needs. Option B is incorrect because Medicaid is for low-income individuals, not just the self-employed. Option D refers to group health insurance, which is typically offered by employers. Question 27. What is the primary difference between an HMO and a PPO in terms of provider access? A. PPO plans require referrals for specialist care, while HMO plans do not. B. HMO plans cover out-of-network care only in emergencies, while PPO plans offer more flexibility. HMO plans have higher premiums than PPO plans. D. PPO plans have stricter rules for obtaining preventive care than HMO plans. Answer. HMO plans cover out-of-network care only in emergencies, while PPO plans offer more flexibility. Explanation. HMO plans generally cover only in-network care, except in emergencies, while PPO plans allow members to access both in-network and out-of-network care. There are higher costs for out-of-network care. Option A is incorrect because it is HMO plans that require referrals for specialist care, while PPO plans generally do not. Option C is incorrect because PPO plans tend to have higher premiums due to greater flexibility. Option D is incorrect because preventive care is typically covered in both plan types, not with stricter rules for PPO plans. Question 20. What is an advantage of choosing a high-deductible health HSP with a health savings account? A. TSAA offers lower out-of-pocket expenses for covered services. B. It provides a larger network of healthcare providers. C. It allows contributions to the HSA to be tax-free. D. Automatically includes prescription drug coverage. Answer: C. It allows contributions to the HSA to be tax-free. Explanation: one advantage of choosing an HEHP with an HSA is that contributions to the HSA are tax-free and withdrawals for qualified medical expenses are also tax-free. Option A is incorrect because HEHPs typically have higher deductibles and out-of-pocket costs. Option B is incorrect because the network size is not necessarily larger, it is dependent on the specific plan. Option D is incorrect because prescription drug coverage may be separate and not automatically included. Question 29. Which of the following is a characteristic of Medicaid? A. Medicaid eligibility and benefits are the same in every state. B. Medicaid is only available to individuals aged 65 and older. C. Medicaid is jointly funded by state and federal governments. D. Medicaid is a private insurance program. Answer: C. Medicaid is jointly funded by state and federal governments. Explanation: Medicaid is a government program jointly funded by the federal and state governments to provide healthcare coverage to low-income individuals. Option A is incorrect because Medicaid eligibility and benefits can vary by state. Option B is incorrect because Medicaid is available to a broader range of individuals, including low-income children, pregnant women, elderly individuals, and people with disabilities. Option D is incorrect because Medicaid is a public government-funded program. Question 30. What is the purpose of the Affordable Care Act's individual mandate? A. To require all Americans to purchase health insurance or face penalty effective until 2019. B. To expand Medicaid coverage to all low-income individuals. C. To ensure employers provide health insurance to all employees. D. To make health insurance coverage more affordable for low-income individuals. Answer A. To require all Americans to purchase health insurance or face a penalty effective until 2019. Explanation: the ACA originally included an individual mandate, which required most Americans to purchase health insurance or face a penalty in order to reduce the number of uninsured individuals and spread risk across the population. However, the penalty was eliminated starting in 2019 for most states. Option B refers to Medicaid expansion, which was part of the ACA but separate from the individual mandate. Option C refers to the employer mandate, not the individual mandate. Option D refers to efforts to make insurance more affordable through subsidies, but not the purpose of the individual mandate itself.